So tonight, I realized that Boo understands the word play. Right, Boo? You want to play?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? He just ripped the feather right off of it. Look. There's one less feather on it now. I just gave Boo some wheatgrass, but he doesn't seem to be really interested in it. Maybe he'll eat some. I mean, if Splash ate some, then maybe Boo will eat some. It would be great if he did. Is he going to eat it, or is he just going to look for toys in it? You know, now that I say this, this would make a perfect Easter egg hunt for cats. You know, hide some little toys in there, little cat balls. That'd be a great Easter egg hunt. Boo's in his room. He wants to play with the cats. Come on, Boo. Okay, Stella's hissing. Stella's hissing. Boo! In your room? In your room? Gonna be a nice boy? He does not have a harness on. Okay, oh, okay, Simba. Simba just walked into Boo's room. Just flew right in. Checking it out. Boo's right here. How you doing, Boozy? Yeah, good boy, Boo. You good boy, Boo? Good behavior, Boo, right? You okay, Boo? Stella and Splash are right here with the wheatgrass. Boo's in the kitchen. They're looking at him. There's Boo and Simba. The kitchen's a bit of a mess with boxes because I am in the process of organizing some stuff and throwing some stuff out. Good boy, Boo. There's all three of the cats. There's all the cats with their wheatgrass. Boo, I'm going to reward you with a crunchie because you're on good behavior. Want some crunchies? Okay, we'll go in your room because you're on such good behavior, Boo. Come on. Let's go. Good behavior for Boo. So you go and get a crunchie. Come on. Who's going to get a crunchies? Maybe more than one crunchie. Come on. I just gave them the wheatgrass in the doorway because Splash is still a little bit shy with it. He might eat it if it's over here versus farther in the kitchen. I mean, he's smelling it. That's a good thing. Now, so far, there has been no new cat vomit since I took them off the formula with the pork in it. So I think that's good. We'll see this week. If there's no new cat vomit this week, then we know that's what it was. It was the pork in the raw food. I'm not a fan of raw pork to begin with. Okay, Simba's in the front window right now. He's relaxing in the cat tower. And Pooh's in his room. But Pooh said he wants to come out of his room. So I'm going to let him out and see what happens. I need to get dressed. I need to finish getting ready to leave. Boo, can I trust you that you're not going to attack Simba? Can I trust that? Okay, you just missed it, and I really wish I had a camera on the door when this happened because it happened so fast. I don't know who struck the first blow. So, Boo was in the living room with me. He was on the rug. And I was trying to put cat videos on the TV in the living room for him. And Splash came walking down the hallway, and it looked like he was going to go into Boo's room. But he just kind of got as far as where Boo is now, like right inside the door. There was no gate on it. Splash was like right here. So then Boo goes walking over to him, and Boo looked like it was a friendly walk, so I wasn't concerned, like his tail was up, and he didn't look like he was in attack mode or anything. Then he came up to Splash, like Splash was here, Boo was here, and they just smelled noses. And I was like thinking to myself, oh, that's great. They're going to get along. They smell noses. The next thing I know, they are like clawing at each other, and it's a big cat fight, like right here. The kind of cat fight where like fur is flying. And I was like, so right away I yelled and broke it up. And I did not see any biting, but there was a lot of scratching. Like a lot of scratching and a lot of screaming. And it was not good. So Splash ran away this way, and then Boo just kind of stayed in this area, and I made him go in his room. So right now he's back in his room. The gates are shut, and now that I think about it, because I'm just trying to replay it in my head what actually happened, Boo went up to Splash, and I remember thinking, okay, everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be friendly. And the next thing I knew, Boo, started the fight. So I would say with 90% certainty, it was Boo that initiated that fight, and not Splash. Splash is not the kind of cat that initiates fights. So Boo's back in his room, and here's Stella checking it out. I know, Stella, you're upset. I know. You're upset, Stella. Did you check on your baby, Splash? Did you check on your baby, Splash? I wanted to check on Splash and make sure he's okay, and he appears okay. The problem is, Splash is just coming out of his shell and becoming more confident in the house. And now something like this happens. And Splash wants to be friends with Boo. So it's not nice that Boo is attacking him. See? All three cats, they stick together for each other. Look. See? There's no movement, but now Splash is going to take a lot of steps back from this. Like, steps back in his progress. Splash, Boo's in his room, okay? The gates are up. Okay, Splash? Boo's in his room and the gates are up. You don't have to worry about him. The gates are up. Okay? Okay. I just gave them all about half a tablespoon of crunchies each. One other thing that I forgot to mention about the fight in this doorway was that if I was not here to witness it and break it up, it would have gotten much worse than it was. Like, they were not stopping. If I was not yelling at them to break it up, they would not have broken it up. That would have escalated and continued, and it would not have been a good thing for Splash. 10:40 a.m. and Simba and Splash are both sitting on the cat towers in the window, watching cats on TV at the same time. This is the Community Cats hour-long kitten play video. Simba and Splash love watching it. Bad boy Boo is sleeping in his cat tower. Simba's trying to play with the toy in the video. It's so funny. Hey, Simba. It is 8:03 p.m. and I just got home. Boo's in his room. I'm gonna go feed the other cats. How you doing, Simba? How are you? Stella's ready to eat. Boo's right there on the other side of the gate. So it looks like Splash is not holding a grudge. And hopefully he's gotten over this morning's fight. Although it did look like one of his back legs might have been like really scratched. I couldn't get a good look at it because he wouldn't let me close to it. Splash, are you okay? Are you okay, Splash? Did Boo hurt you? I've been petting Splash, but when I try to take the camera out, he kind of runs. Look at that, he didn't run. Boo's upstairs crying like a baby. But if Boo can't behave, you know, he can't be with the other cats if he's gonna just keep attacking them. The cats ate all of their breakfast. It is 8:24 p.m. and there is a live stream ending right now. It just ended because I have to feed Boo and he's making all kinds of noise in the other room. And there's about 50 people watching it. It's been streaming for 7.5 hours. And I just want to give a shout out to Super Chat. There's a Super Chat by Linda Wittek. It's for $30. It says, I hope this will help with Boo, Stella, Hydrax, Simba, and Sweet Little Splash's food needs. So thank you so much for that Super Chat, Linda. It will definitely help with their food needs, and it is definitely appreciated. Boo is having his dinner in a paper bowl tonight. I'm really thinking of transitioning him to paper dishes because my hands are getting like all beat up from the dry winter air and the cold and doing all these dishes. So yeah, I don't have any paper plates left, so I'm giving him a little paper bowl. Let's see if he eats that. So tonight I realized that Boo understands the word play. Right, Boo? You want to play? Boo, would you like to play? Boo, are we going to play? You want to play? So what was going on was when I was editing the video earlier, Boo was laying behind me and he was all zonked out on the sofa, and I was talking to him and I was like, okay, Boo, maybe we'll play later. When he heard the word play, he like jumped up and ran onto this rug because this is like the play rug, and he was like waiting and waiting and waiting for me to come play with him. And I was like, oh, I can't do it now. But that's when I realized he understood the word. And so now the video is rendering as we speak. After it renders, then I can upload it, and then it processes, and then I can post it. So it's a bit of a process. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to PLAY with Boo on this PLAY rug because he's a very smart cat. Boo, you want to play? They use the scratch and rolls as like stalking chairs. They like sit on the scratch and roll and they stalk. That scratch and roll's been drifting off of the rug. So this is the SMARTYKAT Frisky Flyer Feather Wand cat toy. It says it flies like a bird. And this is like one of Boo's favorite toys ever since he was outside. When he was outside, that's when I first started using one of these with him. And so this one will be his third. This one, which only has like 1.5 feathers left, was his second one of these. And now this will be his third. And he hasn't played with one of these in quite a while, and I just recently took it back out. It says it is part of complete needs interaction. It is safe for pets. And yeah, I actually got this on clearance. It was like $2. So I thought that was a great deal. So I am going to cut it off of the packaging and assemble it, and let's see if Boo likes it better. Okay, Boo seems to be reinvigorated with this toy. Maybe because there's more feathers on it. Maybe it looks more like a bird with more feathers. He loves that scratch journal. He doesn't even want to get off of it. He's jumping up and down, and he still doesn't want to get off the scratch journal. Hello, Boo. What are you doing? Boo. Hello, Boo. Boo. Hello, Boo. Simba always lays across the steps, and I always have to be like super careful not to step on him. See? Look. I'm trying to walk down the steps, and this is what he does. It's about 12:10 a.m. right now, and I just gave them each about a tablespoon of crunchies. There's a tablespoon of crunchies on the platter. There's a tablespoon of crunchies in the digger. And I just gave Splash some crunchies over here. Good night, Splash. Good night, Stella. Good night, Simba. Good night, Boo. Boo's in his room tonight. The other cats are on free roam. They will probably end up hanging out right here at Boo's door. Thank you for watching this LuckyFerals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.